Hello?
Yeah, my bad. I was just trying to let my phone charge for a little bit. But what it sound like? Oh, it's flashing now, so it's recording my conversation too. We're gonna talk about less for a minute, but let's go ahead and get it started. Like in Houston's POV podcast. Appreciate the support. We mixing it up a little bit for y'all. Sorry about the quality, but we trying to do something different with this one. We normally talk on the phone anyway, so we figured why not give this a try. This all stemmed from me listening to a song off of Instagram. It's Top Down, produced by DJ Mr. Rogers and Ellie Dollar Sign Les, who was originally from Boss Hog Outlaws, who you and me both know we've been fucking with him heavy. But kind of dipped and dabbled in a couple of different avenues, so he kind of lost he lost me for a little while. I really like what he did with the Set Up a Less tape and the Set Up a Less with Volume 2 and the Beautiful Struggle. I liked all that.
I was fucking with it from the jump too, man. Like, I think Settle for Less was, it was like some cool shit. And it was also using like those Magic 102 like Midnight Groove type beats and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit you would you be listening to that. Quiet Storm. There you go.
Quiet Storm. Yeah.
That and but he also had he was also talking about life, which is not like comparing it to like some currency, which I'm not trying to do, but just to make the point. Lifestyle rap, and his is lifestyle rap too, but he was talking about real life, like things that, he was going through. Like, I think that nigga said at one point, like, I ain't got that Doty, I got some Reggie, but if I smoke 4 of these hoes, I'm gonna be good. You know what I mean?
I'm good.
Like, that was some real shit to me, But.
Yeah, and then the whole E36 and how he, kind of switched up the vibe and started kind of doing his own thing in regards to the car culture. I thought that was dope because it was him basically being himself with his art, with his music, and not trying to fit a per se status quo of being from Houston. Like when you're a rapper from Houston, dog, like you feel like you have to fit this mold. And I think a lot of artists nowadays, like 2015, 2016 artists now realize that, and they're not trying to fit that mold. But when Les came out, that was what, 08, 09, when he started putting out mixtapes heavy. So the vibe was still like that. If you don't fit this Houston mold, you're not going to get a whole lot of fan base. But I think his whole approach to it was, I'm going to talk about cool shit. I ain't got a whole lot of money, but I'm fly. I could probably pull a girl or two. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to stun on y'all. I'm going to wash my car. I'm going to handle my business. Basically on the... Exactly. And then the beats. We got to talk about these beats, because
E36 was still like some Houston shit, though. I just didn't understand it. Like, you gotta think, like, we was both in San Antonio at the time. So now being back in Houston, like, we driving down Westheimer and we seeing all these little, Fast and Furious type cars where, that wasn't a big deal back then. But now they pulling up in, M3s, being like they really pulling up, having, car shows just at random venues. You know what I mean? Like, it's a real big thing. So as far as that culture goes, it's like he was speaking it up. We just wasn't seeing it.
Really, the cool thing about it, dog, I really like how he switched up the whole car culture vibe in regards to, hey, you got to really know about your car. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if you driving an E36 or an M3 or M4 and you trying to do modifications to it, you got to read. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to know your car. You can't just throw anything on it. Like, if you really trying to do it right, the way that he portrays it on his music, like, you have to do the research. You have to, like, engulf yourself into it. Yeah, the Beamers. Yeah. And to me, that's just dope, because even on some Currency type shit, like, the whole vibe of Currency is he engulfs himself into it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he engulfs himself into it.
That just goes back to, like, when you're passionate about something, dog, like, you know what I mean? Like, of course, we're going to immerse yourself in that subculture, but I get what you're saying. Like, the one thing that I respect about it is that even though he's still on some fly Houston shit, you know what I mean? He got away from that slab shit a little bit. Not to say that the slab shit ain't, like, popping, because that is Houston, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. But
it is.
To switch it up and be like, man, I'm on some foreign racing type, you know what I mean? Foreign cars, leather seats, you know what I mean? I'm drifting, I got these, 18-inch $2,000 rims on this bitch. You know what I mean? Fresh paint job, spoiler, shit like that. That shit dope, dog. But yeah, man, back to the beats. The beats,
man, DJ Mr. Rogers.
I'm glad he came back home with this song, dog.
Man.
I'm glad he came back home.
And I honestly think what DJ Mr. Rogers and Les were trying to do with the Beautiful Circle tape, with the Settle for Less tape, that's what they're actually doing now. Like even like if you look at the cover art for Settle for Less mixtape, you see how young DJ Mr. Rogers look. Like he's just sitting in the chair, like mixing in the lab, and you see Les in the back, like in the corner, and you don't even realize like that's the setup of them just being in the studio. That was
it was dope.
That was
then,
dope, dog. It was dope then.
But just thinking sonically, you know what I mean? Like starting with Beautiful Struggle, it's like the beats were cool as fuck, but you can still tell, like as far as like production value, like you know what I mean? Like they were, I don't know if they were just getting into the game with the beats, but it was like the ideas, the concept, what they were doing was dope as fuck. But with this new shit, it's like what they started doing, like this is like they perfected it. And it's like,
it's 2.0.
I fuck with Jet like, dog. I don't know what the fuck Les was doing with that Jet shit, but with this song right here, nigga, this shit, this remind me of, like, this shit put me, like, in a daze, dog. Like, I've been riding around to this shit all fucking day. Literally.
Yeah. I saw he posted it yesterday, and I actually retweeted it on Twitter, and I said, DJ Mr. Rogers and Add to the Settle for Less, this is what we've been missing, that whole Settle for Less, wave. Like, keep that audio dope pushing. Like, nigga, you didn't need that playing. Real shit.
Hell yeah.
Like, like you never needed it. I can understand the position that he may have been put in, in being with Jet Life, and you see a constant occurrence with people that transition into doing something under Currency or with Currency. They always realize at some point in time that, man, I'm gonna have to break off and do my own thing, because if I continue to just ride this Jet Life wave, I'm not gonna never have no race, or I ain't gonna never have no 4, 5, 6 low riders and a bad bitch and a crib in New Orleans. I ain't gonna never have that. I may have like a little bit of the glitz and glamour, but I'll never have my own, because I'm still considered a part of his machine and his organization.
It's just that it's the brand. You know what I mean? At some point, you want to grow to be, and it's not even on no fuck shit. It's just like if we all trying to be entrepreneurs, we all trying to be bosses, then at some point, yes, it was a mutual agreement, it was a business deal, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure both parties, they gained from it. But now that it's like you got to keep taking steps and going higher, dog. But all I'm saying is that shit was dope. Like, for me, it was nothing cooler than knowing that a nigga from Houston on some cool shit that's just like, that I really fuck with, like, when it comes to rappers that can appeal to, like, the type of, like, the era of Houston that I grew up in. Like, I'm not a kid, I'm a grown-ass man, but at the same time, I'm not, like, a screwhead, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm, like, right there in the middle, you know what I'm saying? So it's, like, to hear that type of shit fucking with Currency, like, man, this nigga doing this thing. But, dog, now, dog, like, bro, bring it back home. Fuck that other shit.
Yeah.
This shit right, dog.
It's riding real hard. And if they just continue the whole trend of having a melodic style beat, and actually like riding it, you know what I'm saying? Like not so much trying to fight the beat, but riding it, like really like man, and I mean in the cut, bro, like no games being played, and I really think that's just off of the chemistry between him and DJ Mr. Rogers.
Yes,
and it's
niggas gotta know. They gotta know that they, like, together, dog. That shit unstoppable. They gotta know
to be
that.
Honest, to be honest with you, to be completely honest with you, I don't think there's any duo in Houston that could top what they potentially could do. What DJ Mr. Rogers and Les could do together if they continue these different campaigns, like this whole top down, like mixed with Screw, and like the whole the Sunnyside vibe and summertime vibe, like that's really grooving.
Jazzy Jeff fight.
Summertime,
that shit was live. I must admit, man. But They gotta know it's the wave. I just want to do other motherfuckers be listening to this shit. You know what I mean? Like, Houston is a big city. And, like, honestly, like, I don't be running into people that be like, hey, man, you heard that new list? And it's just like, why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, that shit hot, bro.
Man, it's
better than a lot of this shit in the game right now. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, I honestly think people aren't actively doing the research to go find dope music from Houston. It's like whatever's put in front of their face.
Well, and it's not like these niggas make that shit easy to find either, though.
Yeah, I think that may be by design.
It's like every so often a new nigga win. Don't get me wrong, dog. There's a lot of niggas on that underground wave that's easy. Texas is really like an underground wave on its own, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of niggas in Houston that rap. Just like the rap game is oversaturated everywhere else, everybody here rap too. You know what I mean? But as far as, like, let's think back to high school. Like, a young nigga that was on, that was really, like, in our age bracket that was spitting was, like, Young Red. You know what I'm saying? Or, I don't know, I think Chris Ward a little older than us. But a nigga like Young Red, like, around our age bracket that was on. Or like Doe Beezy. Like, Doe Beezy blew the fuck up, you know what I mean? And it's like, on that wave, but it's like only every so often do a nigga get on, dog. Like, it seemed like out of the city on, though.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say that contributes to them being from Houston. I don't want to say that contributes to a lack of work. I really don't know
none of
what.
That.
Yeah. Like, I really don't know what causes that a lot of the artists from Houston don't catch on. You know, even though it's so many of them, you know, like, just think about all the rappers right now that are coming up in Houston. Have you heard any of Maxo Cream?
Absolutely not.
Okay, he's definitely like a new up-and-coming artist. Well, not up-and-coming. He has a couple mixtapes on Spotify. He's put out a couple of songs with Les and a couple other underground rappers from Houston. But he's more on, like, the trap or die side of rap music from Houston. Like, he's basically doing what 21 Savage is doing in Atlanta, but he's doing it in Houston. And I actually think he's from the West. I think he's from Southwest A. Lee, Texas. Because I saw a video, and he was banging blue and was at some apartment complex. It looked like he's off a beach nut. And I just like, okay, this looked like Southwest A. Lee, Texas. But he's bubbling. You know, like, he has his own little cult following. And, you know, I'm pretty sure they do South by Southwest each year. And, you know, they all rent out a house and throw a dope ass house party that only like 5 people know about, but word spread. Like, it seems like it's all about selective knowledge in regards to your buzz. It's like only a select few people know about it, and that's what makes it cool.
It's like the idea of being like a boutique versus like a franchise that's on every corner. Yeah, like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that nobody eat. Like, niggas is eating. Like, I'm not saying ain't nobody eating, ain't nobody working. I'm just wondering, like, why the fuck do niggas only get to a certain level of notoriety? You know what I'm saying? Because if it's, like, I'm pretty, a city with 4 million people, dog, I mean, it's talent everywhere. Just the odds of there being talent everywhere is high. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to take away from it. It's just like, damn, what the fuck is the holdback? And I think what it is niggas is eating with, you know, from that boutique mindset, which is cool. That's not even what this is about. This shit is really. This shit is about.
This is about music. Yeah. This
shit needs to be on the radio.
This little brief review that we're doing about Les and Houston rap and DJ Mr. Rogers is really about the art. It's about the music. It's about the tracks. It's about if this shit hot or not. It's about whether or not I can ride to this shit with my car, you know, with windows down. If I can ride to it, hit it to the car wash. If I can ride to it, hit it to work. Or if I got to ride to it only in the club.
Look, this is how hot it was. Doc, this nigga called me in the middle of the night, because I work overnight. Called me in the middle of the night, excited. Hey, bro, you got to hear this new Les shit. Alright, nigga said it about 6 times. So I was like, damn, alright, I gotta listen to it. After I got out the phone, man, I listened to that shit, and I had to hit him right back. Like, I only listened to the first verse. I didn't even get through the song. It was just like, hey,
you just stopped.
Yeah,
that was for me because I was on Instagram and I was scrolling and I just saw the promo video that him and Georgie Films and DJ Mr. Rogers put out, and I just like the visuals. I was like, man, this is kind of dope. They had a little BMW kind of commercial, like a 90s BMW commercials, but it was a promo for the song, and that was dope alone. I was like, okay, this
I
is
just
dope.
get excited when I hear some dope ass Houston shit, dog. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. I didn't hear the song
see the video,
at first.
though.
I saw the video.
Like the
and
promo
you know how. Right, and then on Instagram, you have to select whether or not you want to hear the audio or not.
Yeah.
So when my phone is on silent, it doesn't play the audio. So the visual was so interesting. I was like, oh, and then it's less. So I'm thinking, okay, this is a new single. Let me hear what this is about. And sure enough, like the first 15 seconds, I had to go listen to it. And when I got the SoundCloud and I made it till about a minute and a half into the song, I just stopped it. And immediately thought to myself, we have to talk about this shit.
Yeah.
We have to. It's imperative.
Hence us having this conversation on the phone, and we will still be putting this shit on iTunes and Google Play.
It's still on iTunes. It's on iTunes right now. And really, to be honest with you, like all the people listen to this, if you're from Houston and you like rap music, or if you're from anywhere, if you're from Atlanta, if you're from Washington, if you're from Minnesota, if you're from Florida, if you like rap music, if you like feeling good, if you like, I'm talking about that feeling when you fresh out the barbershop, it's like 6 o'clock, the sun going down, you just ate, you just picked up a slushie from the 7-Eleven, you about to head to the crib, you about to get on the freeway now. All right, nigga. What's the name of that place? Stop and Go.
Fucking Valero, Stop and Go, Chevron. You know, they
Stop and Go, Chevron. Whatever the corner store is, you pull off out there. I mean, cut the bang on just a little bit, and you ride out to it. I mean,
my opinion is you start with the Beautiful Struggle because that was the beginning. But niggas don't be catching on from the beginning. So, you know, if you want to hop on some, some fly shit, like you feeling good, come out to the barbershop, I would say fuck with like steak and shrimp. You know what I mean? But
definitely.
If you want, if it's nighttime and you just moving around the city, bending some corners, then that fucking goddamn, I just forgot the name of it, dog. That coming up.
No.
E36.
The song.
Yeah,
E36. That go hard. And then also, if you really want to like feel the original vibe that I got when I first listened to Les and DJ Mr. Rogers on the track, it's a song called Ride. It's on the Settle for Less first mixtape, and man, I mean, that song is timeless to me, bro. It's timeless. I'm going to tell you why.
That's probably that song where that nigga said, I got 4 blunts, but I'm going to be high off these 4.
You know what? Honestly, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it is, because he was keeping it simple, but it was still like, you know what, feel this beat, feel my words, and just ride. Like, that was the whole.
I was excited about what they were creating at that time. Like, it was, like, dog, you hear so much Houston shit, dog, and it's, don't get me wrong, dog, it's like, it's so Houston to be coming down and swinging and slab riding, shit like that. That's the culture. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you doing it different. It's more laid back, more chill, cool, calm, collected. It ain't no gangster shit. It's just on some player shit. Like, it can get gangster, but it's really on some player shit, like grinding, getting your money type shit. And that's what I respect about it.
Yeah, it's really a song about doing you. That's really what I got from it. Like, riding, you just doing you. Like, whatever you riding, and if it's a Camry, if it's a Lexus, if it's a Mustang, if it's a truck, whatever it is, bro, crack your window and ride. Like, feel the beat, let the bang. If you ain't even got no bang, just cut your bass knob up a little bit. Just
if
turn
you
it
ain't got no bang, you need to get some fucking bang. I'm sorry. No, dog, come on. I have speakers before I had a car. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck where you are. If you in D.C., Virginia, L.A., New York, I don't give a fuck where you at. If you don't have no fucking, at least one subwoofer in your car, you cheating yourself. Especially if you like
You really are. You really are cheating yourself, because think about all the songs that you like listening to, okay, and you think they sound great. Okay, imagine them with just a little bit more bass, controlled bass in your car. Just imagine how much of a different experience you would have with riding to those songs. It would be like listening to the album completely over again, because I just changed out my speakers and I had to re-listen to all my favorite tracks. Les, Currency, everybody, because it sounded different now that I adjusted the speakers. So really, this whole little
the easiest way to compare it is to say it's like comparing like the standard Samsung headphones or the standard Apple EarPods to like some Beats by Dre, like the over your ears. You know what I mean? Like Even the Power Beats, it's apples and oranges. You know what I mean? It's like,
right.
You know, you want a snack or you want a meal. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm pretty sure if you listen to podcasts, you listen to a lot of rap music. Don't ask me how I know that. I just know that.
If you listening to this,
because yeah, you like rap music. Yeah, if you like Houston's POV, if you like Houston's POV podcast, email us. Let us know what y'all think.